Okay, time for another ride in the Z. Today, we are going to go test out the launch control feature on the Nissan Z. I have not used it at all. I have not looked up in a manual how to use it. I haven't done anything. I am literally going to go do this for the first time ever and see if I can figure it out. We've got just a short little drive to the spot. We're gonna go hit some back roads over here, get the car warmed up. All right, here we go. I am really enjoying this car. Like really enjoying. It's one of those things where I just feel like I made the best possible decision I could have for my situation. And that's how you always know you made a good purchase, is when you kind of wonder, like, why didn't I do this sooner? We're gonna go up here, get away from some of these neighborhoods. Isn't sunset beautiful? It's a gorgeous time to film. Now, when I first do this, I'm gonna do it in auto first, because I want to see how it does in that, and then I'm trying not to get my tires wet here. All right, so from what I understand, all right, we got nobody around us here. Okay. Ooh. I wonder if there's any way I can avoid. You know what? Let's come back and do it the other way. I don't like how the sun's like right in our face. If I remember right, there's a little turnaround for us. Right in here. Here we go. Downshift. Boom, boom. All right. We got nobody coming from the other direction. We are going to reverse out into here. All right. I am on some back roads. Okay, so we are in sport mode. Coming to a complete stop. I think that I hold the two paddles down. That is not working. I'll be right back, guys. Gonna do a little research. You've got to be kidding me. Well, ladies and gentlemen, when it rains, it pours. Because now I've gotten around, I turned around, I cheated, I Googled it, but now I have this runner in front of me on the street, so I can't. Oh, the conflict. I can't do the launch control. All right, let's try it right here. Let me see if I can get out in front of him a little bit. This kills my space though. So apparently I need to get to stop. Okay. I need to hold this in. I need to push the pedal. Okay. I mean, I feel like I slipped a lot on that. Like, that wasn't the experience that I was hoping for. I mean, one of the Google things said to turn off traction control, but I don't really feel comfortable doing that. So the way it works is you put the pedal all the way down with your left foot, and then with your right foot, you put the accelerator all the way down. It holds it at an RPM for you, and then you let off the brake and it goes. But I gotta tell you, that was a little underwhelming. That was a little underwhelming. I don't know if I did it right. That's the thing. We're gonna turn around and go do it again. You know, let's just go have some fun here. Let's go out on the main highway and we'll circle back in. I mean, it definitely spun. It spun really, really well. It came out of the hole decent, but I think that I guess the traction control is what killed the power at the top, and that's why it felt like it just died at the top of the power band, is the traction control. So I guess my alternative is to turn the traction control off, which outside of a track environment absolutely terrifies me, given that I haven't driven a sports car in 20 years. Basically what I'm doing is just making a U-turn here. We'll drop it in manual mode for a minute. Don't worry, we're getting back. We're going to try it again. I am a little fearful that to get it to do it right, I'm going to have to turn off traction control. But I'm not doing that without doing some more research to make sure that, like, the computer will actually take over. I will not be one of those Instagram bros that puts my car in a ditch trying to be a hot dog, you know what I mean? I don't mind being a hot dog, I just don't want to be in a ditch. Alright, we're coming around for our second pass here. No, dude, come on, man. Oh my goodness, dude. I swear when I come out on these drives that, like, there's little traffic demons or something that are like, you know what, we're just going to put everybody we can in front of you so that you can't do what you want to do. All right, here we go. That's all right, though. Conflict makes for good content. All right, well, he turned off anyway. All right, we're going to drop it back into auto. I'm going to try and get in the middle of the road here to give me some margin for error. We're braked. See, I don't know that that's how that's supposed to work. Okay, that was better. So what I did there, I don't know if you guys notice when you go back, what I did is let me get through this intersection here. What I did is when I got to the top of the, I guess, second going into third, it happened all so fast I'm gonna have to go back and check. I came off the throttle just for a second and then went back into it to prevent it from killing the power totally off the top of the power band there. That one felt a lot better. I think that I still need practice for sure. I do not think that I have mastered that by any stretch of the imagination. But we're going to take a few look at it here. A few look at it. We're going to take a few looks at it here from the different camera angles and see what it looks like. I think that that one was better for sure. But I also think that I am going to need some more practice for sure. All right, thank you guys for hanging out and watching me try to learn how to use the launch control on the Nissan Z. I hope you had a few laughs at me trying to figure it out, and I will catch you guys next time. If the content's been fun, please hit that subscribe button for me, just to help me continue to grow this channel and continue to make more content. I want to, at some point, I want to get some other cars on here too. I've got my buddy who's getting his GT3 back very soon, and we're gonna make some content in that as well. Take care, everyone.